Jack Daniels at the Boxers Trainers channel, and we are live. It's Saturday morning. In this part of the world, it's storming, which is a lovely thing to me because I embrace the rain. I embrace the Creator's natural, um, the Creator's natural desire to make all things happen and all things possible. With that said, he is allowing me the opportunity to exude my feelings about the world of boxing. This is a passion for me. Boxing has always been a passion for me since I could remember, right? I mean, I actually didn't get started in boxing until the later parts of my life, right? I was actually a late bloomer, but once I started blooming, it was no turning back, right? I mean, when I trained like a nut, right? I wanted to be the best that laced up a pair of gloves. So there, that is where all this passion comes from, right? This passion that continues to push me into making these podcasts, into trying to get better at knowing the intricacies of boxing, right? And at a late age, and at a time in my life when I have become older, right? The compunction to continue to be fascinated with the art of boxing continues to grow and develop. Right. So that being said, look, I was really contemplating, right? Why is it that Saul Canelo Alvarez refuses to fight Thomas Bud Crawford? I mean, he has came up with a lot of explanations, but none of them seem to be relevant enough to put to bed, to put to sleep, right? This keep nudging at my thought processes and trying to come up with a logical explanation for why Saul Canelo Alvarez won't fight Terrence Bud Crawford. He alleges that Terrence Bud Crawford is too small, that Terrence Bud Crawford um, isn't done anything in boxing. It's a lot of things that he has alleged. Shout out to Asher. Hello, brother. Glad to see you in the house. He has made all kind of stinging accusations in regards to why he won't fight Todd Bud Crawford. But here's the thing, like, I don't know that if this is enough, right, to push Saul over the ledge to make him say, okay, I'm going to fight this guy, right? But let the record reflect that Saul Canelo Alvarez is a 17 times world champion, four times in four different weight divisions, 17 times. He has took championship titles 17 times, right? And he is now no, he's not. He was the undisputed, right? But the IBF sanctioned him for missing a mandatory, right? So they stripped him of the IBF. But the fact of the matter is, he was once the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, right? I mean, and he's held that title for ages. Not to say that that's enough to support why he's not fighting Terrence Crawford, because it isn't, right? The fact of the matter is it seems to me that Terrence Crawford is chasing Saul Canelo Alvarez all over the globe to try to corner him into taking his fight. But thus far, Saul Canelo Alvarez is standing firm, right? And that kind of bothers me because there is a lot of money to be made off this fight. And I believe in my heart that that is one of the reasons why Terrence Crawford is so consistent about wanting this fight made. He wants to acquire a nice nest egg before he retires. Terrence Crawford is, he's getting aged. He's what, 38, right? I mean, you can continue to fight at 38 up into your 40s, right? You know what I mean? I'm just saying you can still maintain a well-defined regimen in your workout, right, to make you or put you in a position where you can still maintain some good fights, right? And this Bud Crawford, man, he has a type of mindset, right, that he doesn't believe, and that's a good thing, that anybody can beat him. Charles Bud Crawford seriously believes that he can't be beat. And I'm kind of like, I'm with that, right? He was like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather went 50-0. So I mean, it's not uncommon for a boxer to feel this type of to have this type of mindset about his skill set, right? And I believe that if there was more boxers with this type of thought process, what I'm saying, in the boxing game today, right, we would have far better fights, and we would have more fights, right, that are competitive, right? And I'm not saying that some of these fights aren't competitive, because some of them are, but the majority of them are garbage, right? And that is because these boxers today don't have the mindset that they can go in the ring and whoop anybody. I'm going to refer this point to me. When I boxed, I actually thought that Marvin Hagler was garbage, right? I never went in the ring with Marvin, you know what I mean? I never saw Marvin's workout, but because of my work ethic and because of my work regimen, right, I actually thought Marvin Hagler was a bum, right? And we were in the same division. So he was one of the people that I studied. I stayed on top of Marvin Hagler because Marvin Hagler stayed on top of his game, right? And he proved to be one of the best in the game when he was fighting, right? But I'm just making a point here, right? The boxers today, these young cats in the gym today, right, do not have that type of mindset where they don't, they obviously they believe in his subconscious that they can be beat. You know what I'm saying? That ain't a good thing for a fighter, man, right? Because at any given time, you can get your butt whooped. And I'm just saying, we don't box like we used to box. We don't carry ourselves like we used to carry ourselves when I box. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that I'm getting animated about here is, why is it so difficult for Saul Canelo Alvarez to get in the ring with two-time undisputed world champion Bud Crawford? Why won't he get in the ring with Bud Crawford? Because he believes that in his subconscious that Crawford can whoop him. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as mathematics, man. If you didn't think that, you would get in the ring with him. But you obviously think that you can't win, so you're not going to get in the ring with him. And now, you know what I mean? This is a sad day for boxing, because it would be one hell of a fight. I mean, that would be a humdinger. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, look, hit that subscription button, hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, and let me know if y'all think whether Charles Bud Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez will be a good fight, right? And share the video with your friends and relatives. That being said, I got to go. Later.